What's up YouTube? This is probably going to be just a pure unedited VOD livestream upload because your boy needs to go back to editing the Zenless video queued for tomorrow right after this. You know, the one where Asriel and Evelyn is very good to the roommates. That special episode. But today, in this live stream, we are going to be reacting to the version 5.4 special program from Genshin. And it looks like this. Although I reacted to it when it updated the image. It looks like this. And like I said before, I thought this was a filler patch until I saw Raiden in the thumbnail art. Now it's all saved. It's all good. It's all good. We're fine. There's nothing filler about this patch at all now. Not at all. Not at all. And I am just gonna take that out of here. So this one is called Moonlight Amidst Dreams. Jokes aside, this does feel heavily filler arc. Not filler arc, just filler update. I can't see why going back to Inazuma will be lore important unless they do a surprise and there's Raiden Shogun story quest Act 3. They've never done an Act 3 yet. Maybe Raiden will be a first, but it'll probably be a filler patch. Maybe they can release the final part to our little Soren buddy for the world quest. Who knows? But as far as I'm expecting for this update, it's not much. I'm not expecting much. Also, why are people saying Farina? Alright, where's the thing? Where's the thing? Hello? Where's the thing? Where's the live stream? The live stream should be here. It's 12 now. Where's the live stream? Where is it? Mamma mia. Rosia. Here it is. Oh, do they never adjust the volume for YouTube premieres? It's so fucking loud. Jesus. Well, get ready to grab them codes, people. 300 is 300. I'll snag those freebies anyway. You know? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to look forward to for this update, other than Mizuki, which I'm not terribly interested in, to be frank with y'all. Looks cool, I guess. I mean, for those of you that want her. Hey, Battle Reverser. Straight into the... Hello? English. Okay, do we have... Okay. Oh.
Ready? Close your eyes. That's it. Now inhale nice and slow, as if trying to catch the slight fragrance.
Alright, let's follow her then. Let's go.
And let it out. Relax your shoulders. Picture yourself enveloped in the soft embrace of a cloud. Very good. Now, let go of your troubles. and feel yourself become lighter in body and mind.
ね、参戦花祭り？
ナンジュラに声をかけたのには一つ目的があるんじゃ。料理の変化の力を借りて
It's in JP, which means missing voice lines again. Oh boy.
この白髪についてく。それから桃神のおば、桃神のお姉さんにもついてく。
Okay, it's another one of those festival traditions they have for the main story. Of the
今回の設計は典型的な打ち方をもとに新たな要素を取り入
yeah,
れ、
yeah,
その弱点を補うことでまっすぐ素早く打てるようになっている。
Hey, Itto!
先日受けた広告の仕事がまだ残っている。大したことでもね、すぐに片付けてくからよ。
Film. Fontaine. Hope. No. Oh.
私は夢みずきって呼んで。
I
夢療法。
think she was a catalyst?
悪夢よ飛んでいけ。
So was that a custom?
人間の悪夢を食らう能力がある。
There was actually like a spa place
自
there.
分の夢の中で消化する必要があったね。
Not them already sitting on top of the trees.
深呼吸を、この香りをじっくり嗅いでみて。次は視覚的な準備をしよう。私がいいって言うまで目を開けちゃダメだぞ。二重心ってあのウリ二つの人が現れるっていう？仕事柄。
Doppelgang. This is the story
治療
quest.
を受けられない患者はたくさん。
This is the story
そして
quest.
将軍にはすでにその兆しが見えてる。大きな力を持つ者が夢とうつつを区別できなくなり、現実で起こっていることのすべてを
I'm sorry, the Raiden, you're gonna be involved in her quest?
こたびの敵悪夢だけでは
This is just her story quest, right? They'll be... Dude, what the fuck?
イカズチの国つかみの御事、我が願いを聞こしめせ。虚空の幻、真理を追いぬ。
Hang on, are they gonna do like an Inazuma interlude? Like kinda how we had an interlude for Shenhe and Lia? Cause bro, that had way too many important characters in the trailer for it to be just or it could be part of the main event story, because usually it has like this underlying plot. Oh, it's cheerful, and then there's this some bad guy working behind the scene, blah blah blah. But then it looks important though to be just shoved into a event story, right? Like Raiden was there, Yamiko was there. There's a bunch of people there. Like, bro, we went back to the plane of Euthymia. At least her plane of Euthymia. So, Mizuki runs a spa. And she's also like a...
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the version 5.4 special program. I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
And I'm Kai.
We meet
Dude,
again,
it's
everyone.
John Genshin
Although
and
this time a mysterious voice guided us here.
Jonathan
Yeah,
Impact.
That must have been Mizuki, right?
Yes, and speaking of
Let's
Mizuki,
go.
does everyone remember Isa
Love these
Bathhouse?
guys.
It's one of the businesses near Tenshukaku.
Oh yeah, I remember talking to the owner. Apparently, the inspiration for the business comes from Natlan's hot springs.
Well, Mizuki happens to be a major shareholder of Isa Bathhouse.
At this point, these guys are gonna become
tons of
staples to
rumors
me.
about her.
I'm gonna be too
I heard
used
she
to them.
returned
I want
from
them in
abroad
every
to put
live stream,
Nico out
even
of
when
business.
the
Oh,
whole strike
and
thing
she
gets
Let me guess.
mulled over, you
She
know?
used to sneak into Grand Narukami Shrine to pour hot water on the sacred
these guys.
Sakura? Or that Isa
So cool.
Bathhouse is coming out with a promotional duo to compete with Miss Hina?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
Those rumors are a
Yo,
bit
if y'all
misleading.
want to give me a bathhouse, give me
Okay.
the one that
So,
Raiden
what's the
goes
truth?
in.
Well,
The one in
first, we need a bit
Tenchikaku.
more context.
I need that one.
This is Yume Mizuki.
Oh, I love
Naomi
the sound of her
McDonald's.
name. And look at her outfit. It's like a combination of a
Baku,
kimono and a maid uniform.
clinical
Yeah,
psychologist
it incorporates
dedicated
a
to
few
personal
fusion
nightmares.
elements, which makes sense for
That's
someone
why
who
that
often
was that
travels
part at
abroad.
the beginning.
Yeah, oh, and she has a tail. Does that mean she's a yokai?
Yes, but don't worry, definitely a friendly one.
But Baku,
Mizuki is a
I'm not familiar with
Yumekui
Baku.
a
I know
type
Tengu,
of yokai that use their powers to
Oni,
eat people's nightmares.
Nekomata.
She also happens to be a clinical psychologist.
Hold on.
This fox
clinical
spirits too.
psychologist?
Yeah, maybe that's kind of hard to imagine. Here, these anecdotes
Oh,
should
is
help paint a
it?
better
Her
picture.
ENVA, part Japanese.
Let's see.
That's nice.
Mizuki once treated a warrior who returned from Night Warden Wars. After consuming his nightmare, she passed out for several days.
Whoa.
Sounds like that nightmare didn't go down easy.
Definitely not. Certain nightmares are difficult for Yumekui Baku to digest and can even become poisonous. The nightmare
Oh,
of a
that's a
warrior who
bit
has
of-
seen the horrors of the abyss.
That's a bit
is
selfless.
too intense for the Baku to consume directly. So, as a psychologist,
Naomi's
that's
typical
where Mizuki
Japanese.
comes in. She uses clinical methods to help her patients reach a point where their nightmares are safe to consume. If the
Wait,
Baku
so this
tried to
is
intervene
somewhat
without
like
those methods,
Baiju then,
in
right?
terms of consequences, passing out
Baiju
is
trades his
only the
life
tip of
force
the
to heal
iceberg.
people, wasn't it?
Wow. A Baku's
If I
job
remember
is
correctly.
a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's
Mizuki
Mizuki's
doesn't mind.
is it's
To her,
not
consuming
as
people's nightmares is what it means to be a Baku.
dangerous.
It inspired her to travel all around
As
Tibet,
Baiju.
learning everything she could about psychology. That's what makes her practice so unique. She combines her clinical knowledge with yokai power.
We're getting
Oh, I was
therapy.
wondering
Yeah, we'll
how
need
she
therapy up
encountered a warrior from
with
Natlan.
5 years worth
So,
of gacha
she's a
pulls,
traveler
of
too.
course.
Yep, in addition to clinical methods, she also uses hot spring baths, music, and incense during the treatment process. Actually, travelers can even check out Isa Bathhouse for themselves.
Right, that's the place
With
we
the
saw.
relaxing hot springs and delicious food offerings, you can bring your stress and you'll leave
Do we
refreshed.
eat? Do we have
Nice.
actual
I
proper
wanted to ask,
interacting?
though, the incense
from
we just saw looked like it was from Sumeru.
In
Has
this
Mizuki
bathhouse
been there too?
map?
Yes, Mizuki has contacts all over Tibet. In fact, we can introduce a few right now.
Oh,
Childhood
Mizuki and
friends with
Walani know each
Miko.
other.
Partnership
Wait a minute.
negotiations.
Across
Friends
from Walani's
with
shop, I remember
Walani.
seeing a new business. The announcement mentioned something about a
Eh?
hint of sakura, a touch of purple.
That's
Could it belong to
unexpected.
Mizuki?
Good eye. That's Yume Mizuki's cozy corner.
And a
it's
bit
about to open
random
soon.
almost.
Mualani even ordered a gift to congratulate Mizuki on the opening.
Wow, I had no idea those two were so close.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of business ventures, Mizuki is also working with Kokomi to open another branch of Isa Bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Another one? Jeez,
It's very
does she even
recent,
sleep?
maybe. Yeah.
Well, nothing's set in stone, but if it works out,
Then-
she'll be able to
Then
help
again,
even
Milani is
more
very good
people
at making
suffering from
friends, so
nightmares.
it isn't hard
Okay,
to be
so
friends
it
with
sounds
her
like
immediately.
Mizuki is just really dedicated to her work. Those rumors get her completely wrong. It's terrible.
Yeah, people will take the smallest piece of information and let their imaginations run wild. The truth is, Miko and Mizuki have known each
The
other since
Mulani surf
childhood,
over to
and there's a
Inazuma,
slight
yeah,
rivalry
as
between them.
if the duration
After
on that
all,
will
Isa
last her
Bathhouse and Yai
anywhere
Publishing House
outside
both
of
offer an
Natlan.
outlet to unwind, so in a way,
on.
their markets overlap.
on.
But they're definitely not trying to put each other out of business here. Someone else is guilty of that, and Mizuki is the one being targeted.
Wait, what's going on?
Nani?
That's something travelers can find out for themselves
Story
in
quest.
Mizuki's story quest, Tapirus Somniator chapter. Before we get into it, there's two quick
Cool.
things to note. First, travelers can earn extra level up
Okay.
materials for Mizuki by completing her quest. Second, starting in version 5.4, keys will no longer be required to unlock story quests.
Oh, sweet. That should make it easier to spend time with our favorite
Oh,
characters.
okay.
Yep.
Why did
now,
she-
let's take a little sneak peek
Bro,
at
that's the
Mizuki's
boss
story quest,
from-
shall we?
Oh.
Who are these two? Oh, wait, is that the promotional
Ooh.
duo from the rumor? You know, Miss Hina's competition?
No, not even close.
Look at those NPCs.
These two
That's
are
nice.
therapists who work with Mizuki at Ayaka
They're just
Bathhouse.
being removed?
The shorter
No,
one
it's
is actually
we
the
probably
older
still
of the
need
two.
keys for hangout
They're polar
events
opposites in
when they
terms
get
of
released
personality,
once a
though.
year.
So, as you can imagine, they also have different approaches when it comes to therapy.
Interesting. Why
Alright,
does she need
let's
the
take a
boss
look at the next
material
picture.
from Natlan?
Whoa, those round little guys are so cute.
The
Yeah,
cryo lady
That's what Yumekui Baku look like when they're young.
from the Masters of
With
the
a
Night
little
Wind?
training,
Why does she need
they'll be
them?
able to turn into human form one day.
Okay.
Why
now
why
I want to
can't
know
they?
what Mizuki
Okay,
looked
yeah,
like when she was
that's
little.
fine.
Well, with a little
Sure.
luck, you might just get the chance. And speaking of luck, to many people in Inazuma, encountering a little Baku is a sign of good luck.
Because it means when you sleep that night,
Ugh.
your nightmares will be gone.
More
That's
accessible
right.
than Inazuma
But
bosses.
in Mizuki's story quest, travelers won't need to rely
That's
on
fair.
luck to experience
For once,
Mizuki's
I'll let them
treatment
off
for
with
themselves.
That sounds pretty lucky to me.
I guess you're right. Okay, on to the next picture.
Whoa, what is that thing? It looks very unsettling. And did I mention dangerous?
You're not
They're doing a
wrong.
lot of promotion
Mizuki
for
and the
her
traveler
story
have a few
quest alone.
crises to resolve in this quest. So
This
I
kind of
think
makes me
this is a
think there's
perfect time to
not
check out what
a lot of
Mizuki can
content
do
for
in
the rest
combat.
of the version. Just thought. Hey, 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 hey.
Is it time for our session?
Her voice is much deeper than I thought too.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
I'm also curious if her VA has any known roles.
In battle, Mizuki waves her fan to unleash refreshing bursts of wind that deal animo damage.
Refreshing.
Her elemental
Yeah, refreshing
skill weaves
enough
memories
to
of
take them to the
beautiful
afterlife.
dreams and causes her to enter the dream drifter state.
Whoa, that looks so fun.
Okay, tell
Yeah.
me you don't want to
The
power
Dream
creep
Drifter
scare
state
moves
is
without
one of the
telling me
key
you don't want
ways
to power
Mizuki
creep
works
scare
with her team
moves.
to defeat enemies.
Yo,
In
Hoyoverse,
this state,
chill the fuck
Mizuki
out. Y'all just got
periodically deals
Chaska.
AoE animo damage to nearby enemies and increases swirl damage for the entire party. Unlocking the talent Bright Moon's Restless Voice can even extend the duration of the Dream Drifter state. Mizuki's Elemental Burst pulls in nearby enemies and summons a mini Baku
Okay,
to the
randomly in
field.
Sumeru.
This mini Baku creates Yumemi-style special snacks that can be picked up by party members. Picking up the snack has two different effects, depending on the HP of the active character. If the active character's HP is above a certain percent, picking up the snack will unleash a Munen shockwave that deals AoE animo damage to surrounding enemies. If their HP is below a certain percent, picking up the snack will restore an amount of HP. If the
She has a
snack remains
4-star
on the
design
field
item
for
though?
some time
I-
without being picked up, it will explode and deal AoE animo damage to surrounding enemies.
Whoa, so
A bit of a
Mizuki
neutral
looks
part on
after
that,
her
to be
teammates
honest.
in multiple ways.
Definitely. Mizuki's
Doesn't look
gameplay
too
has an
5-star,
effortless
doesn't
feel
look
to
too
it.
4-star, somewhere
Like I
in between.
mentioned earlier, Mizuki increases swirl damage for the entire party, which gives us a world of possibilities when it comes to team comps. All you need are characters whose element reacts with animo. Use them to apply elemental effects to enemies. Then, when Mizuki unleashes her elemental skill, she can target enemies with ease as she hovers above the battlefield. With her animo vision, Mizuki takes her teammates' skills to the next level by
Her VA is
increasing swirl
Yinlin.
damage, and when the
Just look-
time is right, she
Is
can unleash her
it?
elemental burst to give your party members an added edge in combat.
Oh, that's
Okay, I see what you
cool.
mean
She's
now.
Yinlin
There's
from Ruwa.
definitely an ease to her kit. She works in so many different
Oh,
teams.
that's cool.
I should mention another cool thing about her abilities. When Mizuki is in your team and a party member consumes a dish with restorative effects, there's a certain chance for the dish to be heightened. Now, here's the interesting part. The higher the friendship level of the character consuming the dish, the greater the chance of triggering that effect.
Oh?
Okay, I think I see where this is
What?
going.
It all comes back to her profession. The more you interact with a patient, the more you understand them. And in the end, the more you can help them. So, in other words, the higher the friendship level, the better the effect.
Why
Awesome.
friend?
I want
Why is it
Mizuki in my
limited by
team as
friend?
soon as possible.
Then let's get into the version
Well, I guess the ones
5.4
you'll be
event
using on
wishes.
field usually would be
In the
level
first half
10
of version
anyway.
5.4, we'll have event wishes for Yume,
That's a bit
Mizuki,
random.
Mizuki, and Seijuin. A new 5-star catalyst,
Oh.
Sunny Morning Sleeping,
Oh,
will
it
also
looks
be
too
featured
deep,
on the
bro.
weapon banner. I should also mention that after the version 5.5 update, Mizuki will be added to the standard Wish banner.
Oh, nice! Another character on the standard banner who can help with exploration.
Exactly. Plus, like we said
Oh
before,
no, she got the
Mizuki
standard
enhances
banner
swirl
treatment.
damage, so she's
Jesus.
a flexible unit that can fit into so
She got
many
the standard
teams.
banner
As
treatment.
long as you have elements that react with Animo, you're good to go.
Okay, I guess she can be a
Can't
pretty
really go
decent
wrong,
animal
which means
support.
you don't have to stress. I'm always down for that.
Totally. If you're interested,
Well,
be sure
Jean
to
out
check
the
out her
window.
banner in
Yeah.
the new update.
That means especially
Now,
I don't need to
in the
wish for
second
her
half
now.
of version 5.4, we'll have
Whoa,
returning event wishes from
Farina.
Farina and Risley.
Whoa,
Awesome.
Risley.
I've been
Risley
waiting
came
for
out the
them.
jail.
Yeah, me
Risley's out the
too.
jail.
Okay,
Risley's
that's
out
it
the
for the
jail.
event wishes.
He's not dead in a
Alright,
ditch.
Next up. Oh, looks like we have a message from Ayaka. Let's take a look.
I'm gonna guess.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hey, big forehead.
I hope you're well. I wanted to tell you about an upcoming event in
The
Inazuma,
main flagship event.
the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Now we'll have to
If you
see
had some time,
if
perhaps you could join us for
that
this
whole
grand
Raiden
occasion.
segment was in the event
know brother
story,
and Thoma
or
would
is it an
love to see you.
interlude?
And I feel the same. In fact, I hear the Shogun and
Okay,
Lady
you know
Gucci
what?
have special plans
Given
in
that
store.
they showed
Of
these
course,
story
your participation will
quests
make the event
already
all the more
first,
special.
I
Huh.
don't think
Ayaka
there's an
mentioned the
interlude.
Mikawa
It's
Flower
just the event
Festival.
story.
Why don't we go check it out?
Sounds good. Well, we head to the venue.
It just felt
Take a look
awfully
at the
serious since they're
second
using
redemption
the
code, travelers.
Plane of Euthymia again. Oh look up. Oh, guys can kind of still see that. Is that light novel posters again? Wait, what about her weapon? It'll probably be added to question mark? Oh look, there's Mizuki. Yeah, look, it's a whole bunch of them. Oh, different Sayu dolls. There's a purple Sayu. Bigger Sayu. Should be the same case as Dia and Tianari never showing up again. Yeah, if it doesn't get added to the standard banner for now, it'll be in rerun jail. Oh, of course it is. Because of course it is.
Welcome back, travelers. We now come to you with a special segment of today's program. The Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival.
Oh, that
jointly
polearm looks
sponsored by
interesting.
Yai Publishing House and Isa Bathhouse.
A century ago, the
Oh,
Mikawa
it's
Flower
like spirit
Festival was an
themed.
event where
What's
all
it do?
kinds of yokai gathered in celebration. But now, the festival is open to humans and yokai alike. Preparations are already underway for the upcoming iteration of the Mikawa Flower Festival, set to take place at the foot of Mount Yogo on February 14th, 2025.
Oh, hey, that means it's been over 2 years since the last Mikawa Flower Festival. Do you still remember it, Kai?
Of course, Ayato's test of courage feels like it was just yesterday.
Wait, that was the
I still
same
remember playing Akisu Yuge on the
thing.
beach and bonding
That was
with
also
our
the
yokai friends.
same festival.
I really had fun during that event.
Yeah, I remember thinking,
During the whole-
if a game on the beach is this
Really?
fun, imagine what a full-blown Mikawa Flower Festival could be like.
Yeah, looks
Oh,
like
the
we
one with
finally
that
had
lady
chance to find
spirit.
out.
That was really
But
really
it's
pretty.
not just
The
for
one that
yokai
had an
this time.
ornament over her
That's
eyes
right.
and was
the
like
Shogunate is finally organizing
dressed
a
in dark
celebration for
and
humans and yokai
dark
to
black
enjoy together.
dark
It's a
black.
joint effort in every sense
Black
of the
and
word.
dark red.
There's so much to look forward to. So let's give travelers a sneak peek at the
Oh, interesting.
festivities.
Okay.
Wow, things
It
are
just has a
looking
new
lively
theme this time.
already.
Then.
Ah,
Oh look, it's the
yes.
yoga mask.
These are the participants in the 48-hour game development competition.
Wait, so they only have 48 hours? I think it would take me that long just to come up with an idea.
Yeah, that's why the collaboration between humans and yokai is so
Show
important.
me what the polearm
With the help of a
does.
kitsune meal, certain yokai can now
Please.
communicate in human speech, which means the game development teams have human ingenuity and yokai power on their side. The sky's the limit.
Wow, I can't even imagine what the teams are going to come up with.
Speaking of teams, let's take a second to introduce the contestants. And we can give an overview of their games while we're at it.
All right, take it away.
All right, let's take a look at our first team, Mizuki, Gyobukoban, and Kokomi, and their game, A Little Fox's
The thing that they showcased
Players
in
will
the...
need to guide a little fox through different dreamscapes, collecting fried tofu along the way until you reach the ramen stall at your destination.
And if you make it to the final checkpoint, a very cute, very special little Baku will appear to congratulate you. Oh, but you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, okay.
As for the identity of the little Baku,
who's
I'll
in
leave
the
that for
second phase for
travelers
Arena
to
and
mull over.
Risley?
Here's the tip. As the setting changes between
Mario
dreams and nightmares,
segment.
make
Okay,
sure
cool.
to watch your step. Otherwise, it's not a pleasant way down.
Hey, no way.
Ouch.
Alright, moving on to Sayu, Kichiboshi, and Yoimiya's team and their game,
Phantasm.
Bunshin Phantasm. This is a
Bunshin
game that
Phantasm.
really makes you think. What do you do
Oh god,
when the
I'm gonna
bridge
suck
to
at
your
it then.
destination disappears in
I don't
front
like
of
thinking.
you?
I can't
Well,
think.
that's where the Mujina body doubles come in. The Mujina body doubles mimic your movements, and you will need to use the mechanic to your advantage to find a way forward.
This game has Sayu written all over
Oh, so
it.
it's that
Making her clothes do
HSR
all the
mini
work while
game
she
with
takes a
the
nap? That sounds like
2D
her.
side-scrolling thing, but
that's
it's
just
now
my guess.
3D.
Travelers will need to uncover the full story behind this game for themselves.
I've seen.
I heard the team is
I've
hard at
played
work
these games
developing new
before.
stages and expanding on the clone mechanic. So there are even more
I've
intriguing
played
puzzles
these
in
games
store.
before.
Sounds exciting.
Alright, those last two games are new additions to the festival, but this next one might
Where
look
that
a
one?
little familiar.
The other one had
It's
like a
new
little
and
ball hitting
improved
game.
version of Akitsu Yuge. This time with a Mondstadt twist. It's called Akitsu Harpastum, developed by Thoma, Hitotsume Kozo,
Oh.
Yoko, Kappa, and Shoze.
Okay, I think I can guess the mastermind behind this game. The Ludi Harpastum elements make it pretty
Ludi
clear
Harpastum
it must
plus-
be Thoma's idea. He's from Mondstadt after all.
Ah.
And the break mechanic definitely reminds me of Akitsu Yuge. I can see the mashup.
Exactly.
Cool.
Plus, with Shoze's yokai powers, there are even special effects this time that really take it to the next level.
We should also
look at-
mention Akitsu Harpastum can be played solo or in co-op. So, you can put your skills to the test on your own or with friends.
As you can see, there are a lot of fun games in store. Maybe you even have a favorite already. If so, you're ahead of the game. Because in this competition, the winner of the award for Best Game is completely up to the traveler. The winning team gets to take home the Tanuki Game Award.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a big decision.
Definitely. Now we only gave a brief overview of each game.
Wow, dialogue-
So better
I mean,
to reserve
choices
judgment
matter.
until you experience the
Crazy.
final product for yourselves.
And of course, no celebration is complete without rewards.
Yeah,
All you have to
does
do
it
is
do?
join in
What-
on the fun. Take part in the various
What
games
does
to
it
earn
do?
festival stamps.
What does it
Once you
do?
collect a certain amount, you can exchange them for all
What
sorts
does
of
the
rewards,
weapon do?
including a new 4-star floor.
Please show
Wow,
me.
I'm so excited. This festival is jam-packed with activities.
They
For
never show what the
sure.
weapon
Plus, you
does.
can always stop by Isa Bathhouse if you need a break. The bathhouse even made custom bathrobes for their guests during the festival.
Awesome.
Definitely. Yai
have
Publishing
my
House
attention.
will also have a booth, so check it out if you're interested.
All right, before we wrap up this special broadcast, we have one last announcement. Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, will
Yes.
make a special appearance at the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yeah, we saw.
The Shogun is going in person. That's definitely going to cause a stir. But wait, hold on. She's not just going for the festivities, is she?
Well, I heard she's coming to investigate a nightmare with ties to Mikoshi Chiyo.
Mikoshi Chiyo? Ah, you mean her Oni friend from all those years
Oh
ago?
no!
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Chiyo
I don't know. It's just a
Oh,
rumor.
right.
We
The one that
probably
went
shouldn't
berserk.
Spread that around.
From the abyss.
No, you're right. That could be dangerous.
The Mikawa Flower Festival welcomes all visitors, human and yokai alike. Whether you're new to
Wait,
the
how was
festival or a returning visitor, a competitor or spectator,
Ain't
there's
no way.
more than enough fun to go around.
That's right. And with that,
We hope to see you there.
Oh, please tell me. Are you guys voiced? Are you guys voiced? No! You need to tell me! You need to tell me if you're voiced! I want to hear Raiden again. It's been a while. That's Raiden. Miss Inazuma, rather. I mean, hey, since they got spas now, like that we gotta see. Maybe someone will be sneakily selling Raiden bathwater. In that case, I'm gonna be buying those daily on a refresh. I have the money. I don't even care if each bottle costs $1 million more. I have enough.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back. You know, another cool thing about the Mikawa Flower Festival is that we get to reunite with a bunch of old friends.
Right.
It makes me wonder what some of our other old friends are up to.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one. That's exactly why the dev team designed this next event. Let's take a look.
What? Uh-oh. Oh, hey, Zhongli? Oh, hey, JP Zhongli. Huh? Traveler's Tale Anthology Chapter. Like meetups? Oh.
モンドとはだいぶ違うだろう。シャンリン、この匂いどうしたの？いい香り。食べてみて。
Oh. Oh. Well, that's cool. Like revisiting old locations, catching up with old characters.
This new version 5.4 event is called Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter. Keep an eye out as you wander the open world. You might just spot some familiar faces, or hear some interesting news about them.
Is this their
what an awesome way to
their version of trying to do the the character remains in the open world
day in their life?
Oh, hold on. The map is pretty big at this point. Won't it be like trying to find a needle in a haystack?
Don't worry. Whenever there's news about one of our companions, their anecdote icon will appear on the map. All travelers need to do is head to the marked location to check it out. Once you complete an anecdote, the corresponding story will be recorded. Complete a certain number of anecdotes to earn rewards.
Cool. It's like a bunch of slice of life vignettes.
I see a huge cast.
Oh, actually, I think I just saw Zhongli buying light novels for Hutao. I can't wait to see how that turns out. This kind of mechanic has so many possibilities.
That's true.
So, if the name of the event is Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter, does that mean there will be more chapters in the future?
According to the dev team, this is sort of like a trial run. They're hoping to refine the experience in the future after receiving feedback from travelers.
Cool. Now the open world has even more secrets to uncover.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the rest of our version 5.4 events. First up is a combat event called Realm of Tempered Valley.
They're testing the waters.
In this event, each challenge is made up of 25 floors of combat stages.
Did they just say 25?
The level and HP of opponents within each challenge increases as you ascend from floor to floor. Travelers must clear the stage within 30 seconds to move on to the next floor.
It's that Zenless Tower thing.
To test our limits.
Yeah, for sure. Also, if you reach a certain floor in single-player mode, you can grant a buff to your friends. Of course, your friends can also do the same for you. I should also mention there are different ways to take part in this event. You can choose to take on the challenge solo, or team up with friends in co-op. Whatever you choose, there are ample rewards to collect along the way.
Nice! I feel like travelers will really get to put their bills to the test.
Well, I'm gonna just do enough to get the primo gems.
And speaking of rewards,
that's a nice
if you reach a certain floor, you'll even receive an event-exclusive name card.
Oh, yay!
A baby Tepetli
It's not my cheesecake though,
so cute.
All right, let's move from the combat arena into the great outdoors. Invasive fish species have been spotted in the waters of Fontaine, and a rather peculiar individual who calls herself an Unchained Hunter needs our help. In Invasive Fish Wrangler, travelers will need to head to designated fishing zones to address the crisis.
Oh, no.
Travelers can take part in 2 different modes, co-op mode and fish-off mode, meaning you can either work together or
oh my god, one of these?
While collecting primo gems along the way.
It's this arcade game.
Your efforts help Fontaine avert a major ecological crisis, so that's an added bonus. Plus, competing to see who can catch more fish is
Bro,
just
it's
really
those
fun.
arcade games,
If you're the
man.
first to catch the giant bejeweled unicorn fish, you can even receive a higher score.
Hold on, doesn't this so-called Unchained Hunter look a little familiar? Wait, it's the same merchant who released Sumeru fish species into Mondstadt that one time. Wow, looks like she really turned over a new leaf. And speaking of familiar faces, another old friend will be returning in version 5.4. That's right, it's Xavier.
Oh, the filmmaker smiled upon by the gods. What kind of commission is it this time? Another film?
Nope, not a film this time. A commercial for his sponsor. But it's not really a commission, it's more like doing something creative with an old friend.
Okay.
Besides, Xavier already shot the footage. All travelers need to do is edit it. You can totally make it your own.
Make it our own?
He shot...
But what about the sponsor? Aren't there requirements?
Film about
when it comes to art, there's no right answer, right?
Restaurant.
Xavier said it just needs to be interesting. If the sponsor has an objection, Xavier has our back.
Wow. Okay, I like the sound of that. And it looks like we can use the same footage 3 times. That leaves a lot of room for creativity.
And feedback. The cast, crew, and sponsors of your commercial will be able to weigh in on your final cut. Plus, you can have multiple saves, and you can even share and showcase your work. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with.
I think I saw Itto in some of the footage. I was wondering why he wasn't
Interesting.
part of
This
the
is
game
the second
competition.
event
Looks
that's
like he was busy filming
based
an
on like cross
for Genius
save
Invocation
ads
TCG by
type
the looks
thing.
of it. Which is perfect, because we have some Genius Invocation news of our own. Automatic Artistry will be returning as a part of Heated Battle Mode in version 5.4. Travelers can look forward to new character and monster cards. In addition, Automatic Artistry will now have a concede button,
Are they giving
making it
Primo
easier
Gem
to get a
rewards for
fresh start if a
TCG?
match doesn't go your way.
No?
Updates
Okay.
and optimizations have also been made to regular Genius Invocation TCG, so keep an eye out.
Finally, the Leyline Overflow event is returning in version 5.4. Check it out if you need Mora or character experience materials.
Yeah, this is a
it's
short
time
stream.
for a few system optimizations.
It is a short stream.
In version 5.1,
Let me guess,
a
35
calculator
minutes?
was added
Yeah.
to the crafting bench to make the enhancement process easier. But the dev team thought that there was still some room for improvement. So, in version 5.4, travelers can look forward to more sweeping optimizations to the enhancement process.
First up is an optimization to enhancement material collection. In the training guide, you can now add level up plans for your characters. All you need to do is set your level up goals, and the system will display the materials you need as well as where to obtain them. In addition, once you set a
look, it's the
goal,
thing they have
reminders
in
of the
Zenless.
required materials will be displayed in various key interfaces, including the Adventure Handbook, Domain Entrances, and Domain Completion screen, and the Battle Pass rewards. And when you click on a certain material, you can see your collection progress as well as whether you reach your goal.
Nice, I like all the reminders. It saves a lot of time when you don't have to do those calculations yourself. Plus, the interface seems a lot more intuitive.
Just
Also,
came back.
certain
What did I
common
miss?
interfaces will now display your current resin count.
The
You no longer need to exit to a
events
separate screen.
in
addition, if you
Inazuma
can
from
craft
back
a certain
when there
material,
was like a
clicking
Halloween
on
event-ish
craftable amount
where we did a
will
like
display
bunch
the
of the
crafting
spooky
bench
stuff.
in your current region
That's
on the map,
rerunning,
and you can click on
but
it
with
to
the theme
teleport.
of like
The
Mizuki
character
being in
list
there
has
this
also
time.
been streamlined by reducing
Something,
the number of
something.
steps
There's
needed to
a
navigate
Mizuki
the
quest.
interface. For example,
Something,
say you
something.
just obtained talent upgrade materials for Risley, and after upgrading his talents,
And
you
also,
wanna do
most
the same for
importantly, they're
Seatrain.
testing a feature where you
Now,
can meet
when you
your
switch characters,
playable
you
characters
can
in the
remain
open
within
world.
the talent interface instead of exiting
Maybe
to the
not just your
attributes
playable
page.
characters, just playable
In
characters
addition,
in general.
for travelers who play on
They're
PC
doing an event
and use
that tests
keyboard
that
and
out.
mouse input, elemental icons have been added when scrolling through the character list.
That's dope.
Travelers can
They're
use them
planning
to quickly
to
filter their characters
implement
by
that
element.
finally
Wow.
after
I'm used to just dragging the character tab at the top,
5
but
years?
it can take a while when you have a lot of characters.
4.5
Sure.
years.
The filtering icon in the lower left-hand corner can make that easier too. Try it out sometime.
Cool, I will.
Alright, let's move on to some optimizations to weapon filtering. After the version 5.4 update, you can now filter weapons by secondary attributes.
Oh, and characters now have recommended weapon attributes, which should be
Oh,
helpful
dope.
if you're unsure which secondary attributes to prioritize.
In addition, an auto add button has been added to the weapon enhancement screen, making it much easier and faster to level your weapons. Finally,
What I
the
do find
Serenity
funny is
Pod
that
now allows you
Genshin
to
is
quickly get in touch with
is
Tubby
always
to
the
handle all
last
sorts
in
of
line to
design
get all these
business.
quality of life
Plus, you can
ones.
now buy materials and craft furnishings anytime,
Like they do get it,
anywhere,
and I
even
appreciate
indoors.
it.
Nice!
But they're
Alright,
always the last
that's it
to
for
receive
system
them.
optimizations. Be sure to check them out in-game once the update goes live. Looks like we covered everything, which means that's a wrap for the version 5.4 special program.
Hence,
anything you want to say before we go, Kai?
It's a filler patch.
Yes, of course. I've been waiting for this.
It's just filler patch.
First, I've got to say, Mizuki's design is absolutely
I was kind of hoping for an interlude,
I really
though.
love her way of
Because,
speaking.
that whole
it brings so
scene
much
in the trailer kind of
personality to her
looked
character.
important.
It's very soothing. I feel like
I
all
suppose
of my
it's just a
nightmares are
limited
just gonna
time story.
be gone instantly. And also, second, I want to say is that this update is
what is the third code? Laffy, you typed it. It's Asia Bathhouse. Isa Bathhouse. That's the third code.
With fresh mechanics every single update. That's just wild. Like inventing new mechanics and inventing new rules for the game and finally make it a game is super difficult. Big respect to the team for making all of this happen. What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, it's so cool how the team is always trying to make the game fresh and bringing new things to the table. But yeah, for me personally, I'm actually really excited to check out Isa Bathhouse because I love whenever there's like buildings in the game and you walk by them all the time and you're thinking like, I wonder what the inside of that building looks like, or, I wonder what that area looks like. But they're actually adding, that space for us to explore now, and I just think that's so cool. Just adds more detail to the world, and it allows you to explore even more. And yeah, I'm really excited to check that out.
Exactly. I'm so excited about that as well.
Okay.
Well, I suppose all there's left to say is see you in game, travelers.
Yep. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Anything? Oh.
Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? I used my voice to guide you out of the dream.
Ain't no way it's actually a visual novel. I thought they were animated.
Now all you need to do is hold on to this state of relaxation. Your dream was very special, by the way, full of stories and unknowns. Thank you for trusting me with it.
Thanks, Xiangling.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful on the road. A certain amount of fatigue is to be expected after waking up from a dream. Farewell for now. When you rest tonight, I hope only sweet dreams await.
Thank you. They could have animated that last part, no? Really just made it a visual novel. No? Alright, no tease? Yeah, nothing. No tease. Nothing. Nothing of the sorts. Yeah? No? Yeah, did it finish? The black screen's still black screen. It's still going. It's still going. It's still good. I'm pretty sure we're done, right? Yep, we are done. 38 minutes. 38 minutes. Rather short stream. Although I can understand why. After all, it is a filler patch this time, with Inazuma as the main focus. So... yeah. Reminds me of 4.5. It does, doesn't it? Was it 4.5? Did 4.5 have a flagship event that was like voiced? I don't remember. But hey, I guess this time not too much for me to analyze because it's awfully straightforward. There's a Mizuki quest. Although I'm okay, the Mizuki quest might just be centered around herself, her dealing with her job, and all that. The nightmares, her profession as a medical psychologist, running the bathhouse. The bathhouse might have some special properties as well to kind of cleanse oneself if she's not kind of running it. And then the flagship event story will feature this storyline about Raiden having nightmares about Chiyo. That's one of her friends from before the Cataclysm, the Oni girl that was driven to madness and had to be killed by Raiden. So, although it's a shame that something like that is kept to a limited quest, because I think that would be rather important for the character herself, you know, development and whatnot. Do you think they'll create a playable model for Trio? I sure hope so. I mean, hey, given what they've done with Xbalanque's NPC since in this version, I do think they're experimenting more with how to custom model the base NPC model. So at least that's promising. We won't get like a NPC Trio, an Isak Nahida moment, hopefully. So yeah, in terms of that, that's all the stream has to offer. You know, flagship event, Mizuki story quest, 300 Primo gems, a couple other events, some quality of life. The main thing that piqued my interest is the one where you can now meet the playable characters in the overworld for little like story interactions, you know, just little brief chats. And they're saying they're experimenting with that, so that's pretty exciting. And I'll see how long it takes for them to implement it as a permanent feature. So, you know, with that being said, we will end the stream and the VOD here. Thanks everyone for coming to today's stream of version 5.4. Short stream today, I know. We'll be streaming on Monday again for a bit more Wuthering Waves content. Although, yeah, Withering Waves probably. And then next Wednesday, it's me playing through the entire Lantern Rite quest in one go. Probably in CN dub. But until then, have a great weekend, everyone. I hope y'all are excited for those that watched my Zenless content for tomorrow's upload. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.